More money, more freedom, more peace. That's what we've been told to chase, right? But what if the goal isn't just bigger numbers? It's
Yeah.
better alignment. In today's episode, we're pulling back the curtain on what true financial fulfillment looks like and why it's more powerful, personal, and practical than you've ever imagined.
Hmm.
You'll learn how to anchor your money in your core values, set principles that protect your peace, and create daily disciplines that turn your vision into a life that honors God and you. Because financial fulfillment isn't just some fluffy dream, it's the measurable, spirit led path to managing money confidently, living life purposefully, and building wealth intentionally. And if you've ever wondered, is this all there is? This episode is your answer. Let's get clear, aligned, and fulfilled together. Welcome to Wealth and Wisdom Together, the podcast that guides Christian women to financial fulfillment by walking boldly in your steward identity.
We're your hosts, Willa Williams and Wesley Eccles, founders of Trinity Financial Coaching and Sisters in Faith, here to help you align your money with your vision.
If you're a high achieving woman earning well but still wondering, why don't I feel further along? You aren't the only one who feels that way. And we're here to remind you that your path to wealth is unique and spirit led.
That's why each episode equips you to manage money confidently, live life purposefully, and build wealth intentionally without compromising what matters most.
Because you're listening or watching, you're already on the path. This podcast is here to help you keep going with faith, clarity, and real life strategy.
So like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss another episode, any episode at all. We're on this journey together.
Welcome to another episode of Wealth and Wisdom Together. I am your host, Wesleya, with Willa.
Yes.
And we are so glad to be here today. We are coming to talk about something that's pretty bold. Now, if you've been following us for a while, you already know what this bold thing is that we're talking about. And we're unpacking financial fulfillment.
Yeah.
And we're unpacking it today because we are so grateful for the growth that we've had since we've started the YouTube podcast. We've gotten new subscribers and maybe you don't want to go back, say, some 50 odd episodes where we first defined financial fulfillment. So we wanted to take the time today, just for a few moments,
Yeah.
to bring everybody on the same page, to make sure that we all understand what we mean when we talk about financial fulfillment. So we're going to talk about why it's more than just freedom or peace and how it anchors your life in something deeper than dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so true. Now, financial fulfillment, it really goes beyond a dollar amount.
Mm-hmm.
It's alignment.
Yes.
Alignment between your faith, your values, your vision, and how you manage the resources God has entrusted to you. It's alignment, folks.
Yeah. It's peace, clarity, and purpose that flow when you stop chasing what the world says is enough and you start walking confidently in your identity as a wise steward.
Yeah. Now, we define financial fulfillment as the peace, clarity, and purpose that comes from aligning your money with your faith, your values, and your God given vision. So you can manage money
Yes.
confidently, and you can live life purposefully, and you can build wealth intentionally.
Yes. When you are financially fulfilled, you are walking in wisdom, not worry. You're
Yeah.
spending with purpose, not pressure. You're building wealth that honors your values, not just your image. You're equipped to make spirit led decisions that serve both your present and your legacy.
Hmm.
Think about it like this: it's success with substance, provision with purpose, confidence, clarity, and contentment rooted in who you are and whose you are. Now, I know I sound like somebody's preacher. I'm not preaching. I don't have Three takeaways. I'm not
Ah,
about to be through in a minute.
ah.
Hold on with me. I'm not going to ask you to talk to your neighbor. But that's what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm
Ah.
tuning up, but I'm not. It's just the reality of when you embrace your steward identity and walk in financial fulfillment, that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, because what you say is rooted in who you are
Who
and
you are
whose you
and
are.
whose you are.
You
Absolutely.
preaching, you preaching.
So we hear it all the time: financial freedom, financial independence, financial peace. And these are good and worth pursuing. So you didn't hear us say don't do that. They're good and worth pursuing. But on their own, they can leave you feeling empty if you don't know what you're
Yeah,
free for.
yeah. Financial fulfillment, it doesn't dismiss those goals,
Not at all.
it actually deepens them.
Mm-hmm.
It connects your wealth to your
Yes.
identity, your income to your impact.
Yeah. Oh, now you
And,
preaching.
well, and your success to your significance. Hey, you got to have that why and that result. Hey.
Preach on, Willa. Preach on.
Oh, oh,
No, it's just funny because there is a cadence. There is
yeah.
a cadence because that's what it's all about, and that's what it feels like because you're walking in harmony with life. Alignment feels like you're walking in the cadence.
Hmm.
That's the rhythm. That's the rhythm of His grace, right? So you can be financially independent and still feel unfulfilled, though.
Yes.
But when your money reflects, as we have said numerous times, when your money reflects your faith and values, that's the next level.
Hmm.
That's the wholeness. Again, that's the rhythm. That's the cadence. And we know that that wholeness is what so many high achieving women like you are truly, truly craving.
Now, let's look at what it looks like in everyday life.
Okay.
And it shows up in your spending plan. When you
Mm-hmm.
see it's built around what you value, not just what's due.
Yeah.
Did you create your budget by things that were important to you?
Mm.
It shows up when you can give and rest without guilt,
Yeah.
when you can give cheerfully and then chill and not feel guilty.
Mm-hmm.
That's when financial fulfillment shows up. It shows up when you decide you don't need to hustle endlessly because you've defined what enough means to you.
Mm.
You don't have to hustle endlessly. You don't have you can chill, you can rest
That's
without
it.
guilt because
That's
you've
it.
determined that's enough.
Yeah. But Willa, let's name the real tension,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Maybe you're listening and thinking, but I make more now than I did 5 years ago. I got more money now. I make more money now, but I'm still tired. I'm still stressed and feeling like there's never enough.
Yeah.
That tension, that's the sign that chasing financial gain alone isn't serving you anymore.
That's the tension you feel when money success starts costing you
Yeah.
peace of mind,
Mm-hmm.
rest, or even costing you your relationships. That
Yeah.
discomfort is your invitation to ask yourself, is this path actually serving me or is it costing me? You ask yourself if what you are doing is serving you or is it costing you?
Yes. Because financial fulfillment does not erase responsibility,
Yeah.
it actually elevates it. We didn't start this journey to chase numbers alone. We started because we know what it feels like to crave more, to want balance, not even balance, to want harmony,
Yeah.
not just in your bank account, but in your life, your purpose, and your rest. So it does take financial responsibility in order to set yourself up so that you can do this.
I love that rest is such an important component of financial fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yep.
So let's dream for a second. What if
Come
your
on,
money
let's dream.
actually supported the vision God has for you? We dreaming now.
Mm-hmm.
What if your savings allowed you to retire at 55,
Mm-hmm.
stepping into your next phase of your life, your next assignment? What if that happened for you? Yeah. What if you could pause your career to care for family,
Mm.
whether it be for young children or an elderly parent, without fear?
Yeah.
Now, wouldn't that be wonderful?
Oof.
What if you said yes to a Holy Spirit nudge to give your time and your resources to causes that matter deeply to you? And you knew while you were doing that, even as you did it, that your finances could handle it.
Ooh.
Financial fulfillment.
Yes.
Yes, it's the peace and the rest that comes along with that. I
And
love it.
that's not fantasy, y'all. That
No.
is not fantasy. That is financial fulfillment in real life. And
Yeah.
I am a living testimony. Willa is a testimony.
Yeah.
Our clients are testimonies.
Yeah.
And I see more and more every day how people are making decisions that align more with financial fulfillment than just chasing the money alone.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think it all starts with clarity and
Yeah,
reflection.
it does.
And to
Yeah,
get
you have to start there.
yeah, to get clarity, I think we need to ask ourselves a few questions. So think about these questions. These are rhetorical, but look on them, think about them,
Mm-hmm.
journal some answers to yourself. Ask yourself, what do I need more or less of right now? And we want to be honest. What do we need more or less of right now? And why does this matter? Why? What do I gain from it? The decisions that you're making, the goals that you're
Mm-hmm.
establishing. How will achieving or not achieving those goals impact your life? Think about them. Who else is being impacted by your decisions? Does this reinforce or challenge your well being? Is this goal truly mine or driven by what culture says I should want? That's a big one. They're your values, your goals. Is the goal truly yours or driven by what culture says you should want? And how do my core values support this goal? Think about the alignment. Think about the alignment of aligning your values with your goals. We want to get clarity. Those are questions that we can ruminate on to get clarity. Yeah.
Yeah, our coach, one of our coaches, Patrice Washington, she always reminds her community, the purpose chasers, to get radically honest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's those questions force you to get radically honest with yourself and to hear what the Lord is saying to you because these questions again aren't fluff. These questions are what make financial fulfillment measurable
Yeah.
because when you answer them, you turn your values into clear, practical targets. And so when someone says financial fulfillment isn't quantifiable, what does that mean? They just talking. That's
Ah.
just smoke and mirrors. And I mean, but are you going to be a millionaire? Like, how are you going to? How many income streams am I going to have? Like, what
Mm-hmm.
all the questions, the
Mm-hmm.
quantifiable questions, right? Somebody's going to ask you. You're chasing financial fulfillment. That's not even real. What is that? That's a made up coaching term that they made. No, financial fulfillment is absolutely quantifiable because the goals you set to align your money with your faith and values are real. They're specific and they're visible in your life, your legacy, and your peace of mind. So, honestly, that is a declaration. That is an affirmation and a declaration that you can even write for yourself as you're on this journey so that it empowers you and equips you because you're always going to have somebody who doesn't understand the vision that you have for yourself. They're not. You're going to come across somebody who doesn't know why
Mm-hmm.
you're making the financial decisions that you're making. or the move that you're making because they see you
Mm-hmm.
moving contrary, possibly contrary to what's the norm
Contrary to what they may do.
or contrary to what the culture says. That's why you said earlier
Yes,
it's based
yes,
upon a
yes,
goal that's truly yours,
yes,
not driven what
yes.
culture says you should want. Because
That's
all
right.
of this is wrapped in contentment,
That's
right?
correct. Yeah.
So affirm yourself, declare financial fulfillment is absolutely quantifiable because the goals I set to align my money with my faith and values are real.
They
They're
are.
specific and they're visible in my life, my legacy, and my peace of mind.
They're yours.
They're
They're
yours.
personal.
Absolutely.
Hey, can we pause for a moment? If you've been listening and thinking, I want to be more intentional with my money, but I'm not sure what my next step should be, we've created something just for you.
It's called Your First Step to Financial Fulfillment. And it's a free guided audio experience to help you align your money and mindset with clarity and confidence before you ever book a coaching session.
Inside, we walk you through powerful shifts, faith-led reflections, and the exact steps we guide our clients through when they're just starting out.
You'll walk away with a clear picture of what's holding you back, where God may be leading you next, and how to finally take that next step without pressure, fear, or overwhelm.
This is the same clarity focused tool we use inside our coaching program, and now we're giving it to you for free.
Tap the link in the show notes or visit www.mytfcoach.com/fulfillment starts here to get instant access, or click the link in our show notes.
Your financial journey deserves clarity, not confusion. Now, you know what? Clarity is the spark,
Yes.
but consistency is the fire.
Yes.
Your core values, they are your anchor,
Yes, they are.
but you need financial principles that protect those values. Principles that are the guardrails that hold you steady when life gets noisy, when it gets challenging, and when you feel tempted to drift. That's when you stick yourself within those guardrails.
Yes.
You stay within
yes.
those guardrails because they are there to protect you. They are there to anchor you. They are your core values.
Yes. And when you make decisions that aren't in alignment with your core values, and we were talking about this before we started recording, when you make those decisions that are not in alignment with your core values, that's when you start drifting.
Yep.
That's why
Yep.
I love that the core values are your anchor, just like Christ is our anchor. So when we drift, when we do things and life happens and we start doing things that causes us to drift, that anchor pulls us back because we can only drift so far because of the line that's
That's
attached to
right.
the anchor.
That's
So
right.
we can only go so far away. And then it will come right back. So let your core values do that. And
Yeah.
yes, your principles need daily disciplines. So if your core values are your anchor, you need financial principles that protect those values. And then you need daily discipline. Daily discipline. Because if you don't build simple, repeatable practices around your money, I promise, I guarantee old patterns
Yes.
will take over.
It has happened to all of us.
Yes. Yes.
And we just have to refocus. So
Yes.
let me tell you how that looks. If you value generosity, your principle could be I give first. That's because you value generosity. And your discipline could be automating a giving fund. You've established your core value. Now you're putting in a protection, a guardrail in place to make it happen.
Yes.
Another one, if you value rest, your principle could be I won't sacrifice peace for a paycheck. Your discipline, designing a spending plan that honors your margin.
Yes.
So if you know that you're only going to work 40, your spending plan will reflect
reflected.
that. It will. If you value legacy, your principle could be I build wealth to impact generations. Your discipline could be prioritizing savings and investing consistently.
Yeah.
Showing them what to do, how to do it, teaching them, educating them, and living it out so that they can see, learn, and know how to build wealth and impact even future generations beyond theirs.
Mm-hmm. So remember this: values anchor you, principles protect you, disciplines align you. And when your money and your vision agree, that's when you are stepping into real fulfillment.
Yeah,
So if we had to root this in the word, right, which is what we typically do,
always.
the verse that comes to mind is a very familiar verse, a verse that everybody knows. Once I start saying it, you probably say it with me.
They'll finish it.
Right. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6. And that's trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding, and in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path.
Financial fulfillment is a path,
It is a path. Yes.
it's not a prize.
Mm-mm.
It begins with trust and grows with wisdom.
Yes.
That
Yes. Yes.
passage
Yes.
says that clearly, trusting in
Yes.
Him,
Yes.
leaning on Him.
Yes.
That's growing with wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
It's just right there. Now, if you feel the tug today, don't ignore it. That's the spirit calling you to alignment. Take your first step.
Yeah.
Head to the show notes and click on www.mytfcoach.com/fulfillment starts here and take your first step to financial fulfillment. It's free,
Mm-hmm.
faith led, and will help you name what financial fulfillment looks like for you.
Yes.
Take that first step today.
Yes. Let us guide you through this journey step by step so that you could keep walking in wisdom, living on purpose, and building wealth that reflects who you are and whose you are. And we're asking you to take the first step. Now, on our next episode, we're going to be answering some questions that we have been getting lately about giving.
Yeah.
And Willie, you mentioned giving without guilt.
Yes.
And it has come to our attention that some of you, many of you, are feeling guilty about tithes and offerings, whether it's how much you've given
Mm-hmm.
or the attitude behind giving it, how you feel about how the offerings being raised. Like all of those questions have been coming to us. And so we want to take opportunity to just explain why
Yeah.
we're graced to give. And we're going to walk you through a lot that's going to free you.
Yes.
You will be free. You will be freed up. We're going to break some chains. You are going to have a breakthrough as it relates to giving after that episode. So you want to tune in, okay? So that's our next episode. But as always, our end goal is for you to activate the power of your steward identity and discover your unique path to financial fulfillment. Trusting God, trusting yourself, and trusting the process. That's Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 right there.
That's it.
That's exactly what we want you to do. So, bye for now and continue to tap into wealth and wisdom together.
Bye bye.